Wow, wow, wow. We witnessed another election yesterday. Testing microphone. That was another election since after 2023 presidential election, after governorship election, right? This is another one. Testing on microphone. We saw a lot of things yesterday. A lot of things went wrong. That was a by-election yesterday in 12 different states to fill up the vacancy in different offices, House of Reps, Senate, House of Reps, House of Reps and National Assembly, just to fill up the gap. We witnessed a lot of things yesterday. And I thought we have learned lesson, especially from that 2023 presidential election, governorship election. Now, this video is what are we doing to make sure that what we witnessed at that time and what we witnessed yesterday did not happen again in 2027. Because as it is now, vote buying has come to stay in Nigeria and we want to stop it. How do we stop it? How do we make sure that vote buying does not count in Nigeria and people do not have to sell their vote for 1,000? You see what happened yesterday? Because people are hungry and people are willing to sell their vote. This is just House of Reps, senators, and the rest elections that does not even concern a lot of people. That has nothing to do with some people. They don't care. But presidential election, what matters? If people can still sell their vote yesterday, people can still people can still buy votes. That means we have a long way to go for senatorial election. People are still selling their votes. People are still buying votes. Someone yesterday caught red-handed with 29 point something million naira cash to go and buy vote allegedly. Now yesterday we see the power of APC PDP and this coalition they are forming. I want to know if this is how it's going to be 2027 or this is just a testing on microphone, like I said, or ADC. Because the way the thing is going now, Tinubu has dismantled some political structure in the region. He has divided the region or the northern part of the country. The political structure in the region, they are dismantled it now. Do you understand? So it's like when PDP have different factions in PDP in the last election. Now, so in the north, they had different factions. These are people that normally speak one voice before, especially election period. But as it is now, it's not looking good. I don't think they are speaking one mind. Do you understand? So that will be a problem in 2027. And I want everybody sees what happened yesterday. Now, this gives opposition opportunity to work harder. If they truly want to take over power from Tinubu in 2027, they need to work harder. They need to use this as an example to know the area they need to focus on, to know what to do, because people are hungry. People are ready to sell their vote. Do you understand? People don't care. People don't even care about the software. They gave up. They've given up already. Anyway, you just come now. How much? If you see all these contents some content creators are doing, whether it's real or not, where they decided to go test some people's loyalty, if they can be able to help them in their own little ways. You see some people, the way they are pursuing, the way they do some of them, hunger. And when the guy finally found somebody who assisted him, you see whatever they are selling, he want to give everybody. You see the crowd. That's how it is. People are hungry. You see crowd. People are rushing for those things. That's how it is. People are hungry and ready to sell their vote. What am I trying to say here? Since 2023, we know what went wrong. And now coalitions, because if this is what is going to happen in 2023 with this coalition, what we witnessed yesterday, that means I'll say they are not serious. They will just work for Tinubu to come back again 2027. But that shouldn't be. And if Tinubu comes back again 2027, it's going to be a problematic. You should know that. And I'm very sure that if Tinubu comes back in 2027, before 2031, Tinubu will divide this country because he does not want another president to come after him. Yes, he will restructure this country, either regional system, return this country back to regional system of government, or just revolution will take place, complete revolution. Do you understand? Tinubu will do it. If at all, God keep us alive. God will surely keep us alive, but you don't understand. Here, I said this before, because what happened yesterday, INEC has not learned lesson. They have not changed. Nothing has changed. Do you understand? So vote buyer has not been punished for their offenses. They said vote buyer is not is a crime, but somebody committed a crime. No punishment for it. It becomes mandatory that people are ready to sell their vote. If they are willing to sell your vote, you should sell your vote and do. That's it. No punishment for the vote seller, no punishment for the vote buyer. It continues like that. 2027, you are going to see a massive vote buyer, vote appetite is what we are going to see. Yesterday we saw a lot of videos, the woman complaining that DSS took away their materials and everything on the ballot, everything. They don't know where they took them to, what happened. DSS, so there was no election there. Do you understand? So it's worrisome, it's a problem. I said this before, Nigeria has not matured, has not developed to the level where they can conduct free and fair election. What are we saying? Can't we try something different? I've made this video, similar videos like this before, that we don't need election in Nigeria again, as far as we are not ready to do the needful. So what is Peter Obi? What are you doing about this? What is ADC doing about it? What is PDP doing about this? You guys want to take power from Tinubu, and if you fold hands and watch, say, don't worry, we understand this and this and that. If you talk about money, PDP, APC have it all. If you talk about Agbero, PDP, APC have it all. Whatever you talk about, everything belongs to APC, and they are the ruling party. They have the rubber. Now, on that election day, some places, polling unit will be displaying dollars, will be giving dollars. Do you understand? So, what are these people doing about this electoral reform? To make sure electoral reform is being signed into law as it is now. Are you sure that before now, 2027, electoral reform is going to be signed into law? They're going to sign it into law. What do you think? Is this possible? I doubt, because I don't see people advocating for it in the Senate House, in those people, apart from people we talking about, or the other guy, Peter Randy, pushing forward on social media. Ireti Kingibe, Ireti, who is in charge, I don't see he's putting more effort. I don't think she's putting more effort. Coalition ADC members, I don't think they are putting more effort to make sure electoral reform is being signed into law, and that is the only way out. Do you understand? So, as you guys are planning on a smart way of making vote rigging difficult for them, these people are also thinking it's a system. As you guys are developing, they are planning on how to get access to the system, right? So, what are we saying? We need to do well, we need to do more, we need to do better. And if we cannot conduct free and fair election in Nigeria, we should stop this deceiving ourselves. We should stop deceiving ourselves. Election is by selective, not by elective again. It's by selective. So since it's become selective, we do not have the capacity to conduct free and fair election because of the corruption. Why must we vote? Why must we come disturbing Nigerians every year to vote, to come out and vote? Why don't we do it turn by turn? Tinubu says it is his turn. Now Tinubu is doing his turn. So now Tinubu already know that it is his turn. Because the law says they must go out to contest, to do election. That was why he volunteered. That was why he has to participate. Otherwise, he wouldn't have even done that. Do you understand? For constitution's sake, that's why he even did that. Otherwise, he did not win the election, but he was given the mandate because he says it's his turn. He did everything possible and he get it. Now, since Tinubu already know, let's say the next election, the South or the Southeast already know it is their turn. Then the whole Nigerians should support the region. The North should support the East. Or should support the South. Okay, if it is the turn of the North, we don't need to waste time. Let your hand over power to them. If it is this side, so it will save our money. It will save everything. It will save lives. This is the only way to stop vote ringing in Nigeria, vote buying in Nigeria, until we are able to put into law, to put things in order. Maybe when we have a serious president who is going to say, okay, I don't like this, we say make things work for every one of us. Do you understand? As it is, I said it before, it is his turn. Let have 3 political parties in this country, so that every election cycle will not continue to say they rig the election, they buy, they sell vote, they do this, they did that, because it's not looking good now. Let's do it this way. It is the turn of the Yoruba, and the Yoruba is ruling other Labour, other APC party. Let's say the next election, it is the north of the South or the north of the Southeast. Now he is contesting, for example, he's contesting under Labour Party, right, or under ADC, right? Let's give it to them. We don't need, just come gather at Eagle Square. Your tenure, Tinubu's tenure is expired 2027. Your tenure is expired. Come and sworn this person in. Simple as that. Okay, after 2031, it is the turn of the North. Give power back to the North. We don't need to go and conduct election, waste billions of naira, budget this and that. So at that time, every Nigerian will stay at home. You can go and do your businesses. You can go and do your business. Election will not disturb you. On Saturday, everybody stays at home. And the next thing is, after election, we start analyzing the election. Ready to see what happened in that polling unit. There was no election in that polling unit. 1 person died, 2 persons died. All these are not helping us. It's not helping us. Other African countries, within the space of how many years, many of them, their independence, they are still working very hard. They are conducting free and fair election in those countries. Some of those countries do not even use police. Police don't have any business with who is going to vote. They are just there to conduct, to make sure there is orderliness, to make sure there is peace, calmness. In Nigeria, we are using soldier to go and conduct election. Soldier. In other countries, the recent election, are you talking about Senegal? Are you talking about Tanzania? Those countries, even Ghana here, they conduct free and fair election. They're able to select their leader through ballot boxes, through people coming out to vote. They have the winner. Our own is different. What's wrong with us? What's wrong with us in this country? Anyways, I said my mind though. So I think it's still going to be, because if care is not taken, I don't see INEC or whatever, whoever House of Senate House, I don't think they are ready to sign, because they know. How would you, somebody who knows that after eating this food is going to purge him, how would the person open his eyes and decided to eat something that is going to purge him? He's not going to do it. He's try to avoid it. He will try to avoid it. Is this same electoral reform? APC know after signing this into, it's going to be a problem for them, right? So they are not going to do that. They are not going to do that. But since they are not ready to do that, what are we going to do? Are we going to fold our hands and watch them say it doesn't mean okay, we are going to do it the same way? Then it's not going to work. So we still have to. We need to start planning all these things now. If you did what I'm just saying is not going to work now till 2027, maybe after 2027 we can decide to do it. Go that way. Let's stop this election deceiving ourselves every 4 years. It's not working. It's not going to work until maybe later if you're able to get it right. Anyways, what do you think? Please share this video.